take a moment to look at these pictures, which you're already doing, judging people. Kind of goes along with my speech the other day about average people, right? So we just take a look at them, and some of them look like your average Joe, somebody who woke up 12 minutes ago and rushed to class, maybe someone that you might be interested in, maybe someone that's sitting right next to you. You're absolutely right, because registered offenders look just like everyone else. There's nothing that sets them apart from us. But of those pictures up there, oh no, sorry. These are the only ones who are like you. The rest of them are registered offenders. And I didn't want to leave the registered offenders up there because I didn't want that image to like burn into your mind. These are just a few of my creepy friends from Facebook, myself, and then just some pictures from the WSU website. So, those are not scary people. Maybe they are. Okay, so 3 years ago, I was a victim of rape. And when the judge read the sentencing, it was like blah, 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 blah. 8 years in prison and lifetime registration as a sex offender. So I began researching, what does that mean for this person? So 3 years of research, I guess that makes me a little bit knowledgeable in this. So I'm going to talk today about the duties of a registered offender, which includes sex offenders, violent offenders, and drug offenders. So it's not just the sex offenders. And then the resources that are available to the public to keep us safe and informed. So the duties of a registered offender, and I'm just going to talk about the Kansas law because it's very different in every state, but since Kansas is where we are, we'll stick to that. So it's on the kansaslegislature.org website, and it's under the state statute, and it's chapter 22, article 49. And basically what you have to do, or not you, hopefully never any of you, but what they have to do is register every 4 months. So it's on their birth month, so let's say October, you're born, so it'd be January, April, and July you have to report. It's $20 per reporting, and they have to provide an updated photo at the time, their whereabouts, the vehicle they drive, anything from an email address to a screen name to telephone numbers, who they hang out with. Let's say I ride to school with Michael every day, so I would have to provide his car information as well, just because that's who I'm with like most frequently. So they're tracked pretty well. And their information is updated all of the time, and it's readily available to us, which I'll get to in just a moment. So the duration that someone has to report is very different for every case, and there's 3 basic categories. So it's 15 years, 25 years, and then lifetime registration requirements. So for 15 years, and it's after the date that you're released from confinement, or if you don't get confined, it's 15 years from the date you were found guilty of your crime. So for 15 years for production of a controlled substance, sexual battery, patronizing a prostitute, or murder of any degree, including capital murder. And then 25 years will be for sexual exploitation of a child, aggravated incest, promoting prostitution, or electronic solicitation of a human being. So that's social media, anything online, or it could be even like through the telephone. So, and then lifetime requirements from the date of conviction include rape, sodomy, indecent solicitation of a child, human trafficking, kidnapping, or a known status as a sexually violent predator. So those are the requirements and the duties that a registered offender has to the public. So it's kind of a touchy subject, so I'm sorry if this is getting under any of your skin. when I was researching the resources that are available to us, there's probably 15 people that have WSU as their address because they have to provide where they go to school, where they work at, and yeah, that they're near the school, they have to register as well. So it comes up like within a radius of however many miles. So there's like 15 people around, and they could be going to our school and they could work here, etc. But that's all okay because it's not against Kansas law. So resources that are available to the public are the FBI.gov website. So that's national, obviously. And then the Department of Justice has the smart.gov website, which is sentencing, monitoring, apprehending, registering, and trafficking website, which you can conduct a nationwide search for sex offenders there. And then the Kansas State Registry is provided by the KBI at kbi.ks.gov. And you can sign up for alerts, so you can register your personal address, and then they'll send you alerts like when someone registers in your community, and then that way you're just aware. It's not to like tag them and cast them out, but just so you have awareness for you and your family and your friends. So today we talked about the duties of a registered offender and our resources that we have available to us. Registering is required 4 times a year, and our resources are updated every 15 minutes. So if I went and registered right now, in 15 minutes, I would pop up on the search for WSU as well. So it's pretty up to date, and registrars in Kansas there's no law against going to football games, living near a school, going to a school. They don't have those sort of requirements, and there's nothing that says they have to wear like a bright yellow t-shirt that says look at me or anything crazy. They're not put out there like that, but it could be a term of their probation. So like child offenders, most of the time it's a part of their probation that they're not allowed to live within a certain radius of a school, so just for more protection. But in general, there's not a law against that in Kansas. But they're not required to put on crazy hats or do whatever. So it's up to us. It's our duty to keep ourselves safe and to keep our families safe. So check the websites and just be very aware and cautious about who you're